kingdom lie in these virtues of its people: prowess, creativity, and service. For if any of these are lacking, the kingdom fails. The servant of the crown support it by their efforts, and with their dedication, preserve the kingdom from extinction. Let the members of the Order of the Pelican attend upon their majesties.
Get a switch, yeah. Wow. Just amazed how many people are triple peers. Pelican. It's amazing. Oh, that's true.
Let Joel the brewer.
Triple peers are really overachieving.
Let Joel the brewer be brought forth before their majesties.
From humble beginnings as a dirty pirate down at deepest Cayenne, his strong roots grow. And Joel the brewer immigrated to the West 10 years ago, and in his own words, it was love at first sight. Joel is known by most of you as the guy lurking, capturing your images wherever you go. Many, many of you know him this way, and he's captured many, many, many images. Joel is a host. He hosts everything. He hosts events, he hosts fight practice, he hosts those things that happen when you get elevated. Joel is a giver. He's a big supporter of the fighters. He hosts, he works with the Montreal Crapaud tournament and hitting my friends with sticks. Fight practice. Thank you. While not a tournament fighter himself, Joel the brewer is a war fighter, a combat archer, wielding a crossbow, and frequent teacher of combat archery and unit tactics in the West Kingdom.
That's what it is. It's technique.
Your Majesty, I believe there are additional spokesmen.
Sure.
Linda?
I would just like to mention him. So, as a member of the Order of the Rose, I was researching peerage qualities. They shall have consistently shown respect, they shall set an example, they shall have demonstrated, they shall have shared, they shall have made every effort, they shall participate. They shall have practiced hospitality according to their means and appropriate to their circumstances. I think Joel has gone way beyond that. I think the only word appropriate is largesse. Such a noble concept, and one that Joel has done again and again and again. As they mentioned, hosting the fighter practices, helping with Crapaud, hosting such parties as the West is becoming famous for. He has gone above and beyond in that aspect, and I am glad to welcome him to the Order.
From the chivalry, Thorfinn.
Thorfinn, did you have words? I do, Your Majesty. We can't hear you back here, I'm sorry. I would speak to Joel's service to the fighters, as he has supported our kingdom greatly, hosting the practices we spoke of, helping to set up the Crapaud tournament for a long, long time. And maybe greatest of all services would be the grilled cheese sandwiches that happen at without them, hangovers would be for sure laying up our army and keeping us. So to this enormous service, I say thank you, Joel, and you are an example to our king.
Your Majesty, I would also speak as a member of the Order of the Pelican. In the Bible it says, feed the hungry, give drink to the thirsty. We haven't quite gotten to bury the dead, but I'm sure we'll be able to handle it when we get there. The traditional knightly virtues do not apply all cases in this case, but the virtues of the heart, the true medieval virtues of generosity. For who has not seen their image in works of Joel's? Of hospitality, for who has not enjoyed his hospitality and opened to all, not the peers, not just the knights, but all, everyone, always welcome. He speaks to our hearts, and he is my peer.
I'm going to break ceremony a bit, and I'm going to speak some words myself about Joel. I've known Joel for many years, and through the good times and through the bad times, Joel has always been there for me. He is a true and honest friend, and he is selfless. I would say to a fault. Be a little more selfish. This man gives of himself until he has, what I would assume nothing more to give. I would start cutting off heads well before Joel even gets slightly upset with anybody. It's ridiculous. He supplies booze and food at his own expense. He gets to site early. He sets things up. He stays late for teardown. I mean, there's no better a human being in my mind than Joel, except for maybe my lady and my queen. Thank you.
Diplomatic.
But Joel is an exemplar of this peerage, and we are very honored to be able to offer this to you. You have no idea.
There are many within our great borders who are selfless and kind. Many of the people we know who give of themselves often give of themselves for maybe the thank yous, maybe the gratitude. It might be that they want the acknowledgement. You do the things that you do for people purely for their joy. You give of yourself to make sure that other people are happy, and you do it for no other reason. And that, to me, is what a Pelican is. We are very happy to be able to do this.
Joel the Brewer, mindful of your great and unrelenting service to our kingdom, and mindful also of the wishes of your peers, it is our intent to admit you to the Order of the Pelican. Will you accept from us this honor?
I will.
If you are an apprentice or a protege to any member of this order, name him now.
I am Viscount Master Sir Jeffrey Scott.
Let Jeffrey Scott approach their majesty.
Nailed it.
Joel, you entered my service about a year and a half ago, and officially became my protege a scant 2 months ago. At that time, I gave you, and in all that time, I've learned as much from you as you have from me. And I gave you a link off of my chain to symbolize the fealty that we share. So Joel, I hereby release you from your oath of fealty, and I will return this link to you, not as a symbol of fealty, but as a token of our friendship. Thank you.
That's all.
Do not consider it your own gift.
Will you now give us your word that you will henceforth comport yourself as befits a peer of our realm, as you most surely have until now, and that you will attempt in all your endeavors to be a noble example to our people?
I will.
Will you promise further to treat all with courtesy and to uphold the laws and traditions of our great kingdom?
I will.
Will you now swear fealty to the crown and kingdom of the West?
Yes. Please.
All right. Your job is almost never done.
Knew that was
Place your hand on that. The job is dangerous.
To your liege and before your peers, swear your oath.
Here do I swear by mouth and hand, fealty and service to the crown and kingdom of the West, to speak and be silent, to come and to go, to strike and to spare, to do and to let be in such matters as concerns the kingdom, on my honor and the lawful command of the crown, in need or in plenty, in peace or in war, in living or in dying, from this hour henceforth, until the king depart his throne, or death take me, or the world end. So say I, Joel the Brewer.
This do we hear, nor fail to remember, and we for our part do swear fealty to you, Joel the Brewer, to protect and defend you and all of your household with all of our power, until we depart from our thrones, death take us, or the world end. So say we, Miles, King of the West.
So also say we, Asa, Queen of the West.
I request, can we sing the song before we do the roving?
Let the song be sung.
Learning from sea,
I'm longing to see a beautiful face so fine, and I crave to partake of the finest of steaks and drink the sweetest of wines, where the music is beautiful and the barkeeps are beautiful and the women are oh so fair.
You'll not find a gathering at the Cock and Bull's Tavern, 'cause we ain't got none of that there. There's not much to look at, it's a tent, and broken down selfie we confess.
The music is rough and the
Women are tough, but oh Lord, the beer is the best. Thank you.
Then we now proclaim you, Joel the Brewer, master of the Pelican. Woohoo!
Is there a token?
There is a token. This token does not have a long history. It was given to me by my lovely lady when I gave up the token that I was held with. And let's see, we have an issue here. It doesn't want to leave, sorry. So it came from Catherine of Wessex to me, and now I give it to Joel.
Receive from our hands this token of the Order of the Pelican. Take that.
Let Joel the Brewer, let Joel, no? Gregory. Got some words?
I'm unprepared, but Joel is an awesome man, and
Looks chilly.
shaking.
Heavy woolen cloak.
You deserve this more, this man.
I felt a draft, it's cold.
Arise, Master Joel, as you have already arisen, and greet your peers.
Let us first.
For Master Joel the Brewer, newest member of the Order of the Pelican. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Out there. Let the proclamation be read.
Be it known that their majesties, Miles and Asa, King and Queen of the West, do on this day elevate their subject, Joel the Brewer, to the peerage of this kingdom, and to admit him to the right noble Order of the Pelican. And they do grant unto him, by letters patent, these arms, per vest, vert, and or, a cock close, and 2 bulls combatant counterchanged. To bear and to hold without let or hindrance throughout their realm. Done by our word and hand this day, the 2nd day of May in the 50th year in the Kingdom of the West. Miles, Rex, Asa, Regina.